welcome to You Bet Your Garden.
Hello.
Hello, Neil. How are you?
We're fine, thank you. I got a student of mine right here wants to say hello to you also.
Okay. What's the student's name?
Jason.
Jason, welcome to You Bet Your Garden.
Hello, Mr. Gura.
Hey, Jason, how are you?
Good.
Good. Well, welcome to You Bet Your Garden, along with Neil. Nice to speak to you. So, Neil, I get the idea there's some sort of story going on here.
Yes, sir. We teach life skills in Morehead City, North Carolina.
Life skills. Now, that rings a bell. Did Jason send me an email asking what to grow in the school garden over the summer?
He sure did. He worked on this email real hard, and we just started a garden. Find that most of the students we have thoroughly enjoy it. And we were just wondering about some kind of vegetables we could possibly grow, or any advice you would give us.
Now, Neil, the life skills, are these like high school age kids?
Yes, sir. We have ages 14 through 21.
But will they be around the school over the summer, or do they follow more of a traditional school year?
Well, they follow more of a traditional school year, but we do have some of them come in for volunteer work with the garden, and also I'll be looking at it, and also the other teachers and teaching assistants.
Okay, because I recall the email. It was very nice. If I understand correctly, Jason is a fan of the show and listens to us on the air down there.
Well, actually, that's how it all started. We were starting our garden, working in the garden, and this particular day it was just Jason and I. And all of a sudden, Jason piped up and said, "I listen to You Bet Your Garden." I said, "Oh, come on, really?" He goes, "Yes." I said, "Well, then you have to email Mr. McGrath and get us some information." And that was his assignment.
I have been thinking about this, and I think I have a big idea for you guys.
Oh, wonderful.
Because generally when gardens like this get started, people are very enthusiastic. They want to put in 20 tomato plants and 20 peppers and
Right.
whole beans. And the planting is easy, but the picking gets old.
Yes, sir.
And it's very tough to keep that stuff looking good all summer long in the best of times. And you guys have, you got a pretty brutal 6-week stretch throughout summer down there.
Yeah, it gets pretty hot.
So what I was thinking is, what can we plant in a large scale that would take care of itself, that wouldn't need to be picked, but that would provide something really cool at the end of the season?
Oh, that sounds good, yeah.
So I'm thinking ornamental popcorn.
Well, I don't even know what that is.
Well, everybody's familiar with sweet corn.
Uh-huh.
Where you put the seeds of corn in the ground, and this big, gigantic stalk comes up.
Yes, sir.
And it forms a couple of ears, on the plant. And those ears have to be harvested during a very tight window.
Oh.
Ornamental popcorns are drying corns. There's essentially 2 types of corn you can grow. You grow one for fresh eating,
Uh-huh.
and you grow the other for drying. These are the corns that make the flour for cornbread. And there are some beautiful ones, including the red and blue corns, that make those red and blue corn chips that you've seen in the health food section.
Okay, sure.
There's no dyes involved.
Sure.
But popcorn is also grown this way.
Wow.
And popcorn is specific varieties
Uh-huh.
that when it's all done and it's dry as a bone, when it's exposed to heat, it pops. I'm thinking of a specific variety. And if you want to grow this, I can actually send you guys a couple of packs of seed.
That would be wonderful.
And this is a variety called strawberry.
Strawberry.
The corn stalks themselves are red. They're highly ornamental.
Oh, that's going to look beautiful.
And really, you won't have to do anything.
Oh, that sounds even better.
Yeah, you'll have to till up the soil and make it really fertile. Corn is a heavy feeder, so this is where we want somebody to donate a lot of composted poultry manure and composted horse manure.
Which a lot of the local nurseries around here have already done that for us.
Absolutely. It loves those nitrogen-rich manures worked into the soil.
Great.
And then you plant them according to the directions, like a foot apart in all directions.
All right.
And you can use up the entire field this way. I would urge you to, because the more plants you have, the more ears of corn you'll get on each plant, because there'll be so much pollen in the air. It's soaking time.
Okay.
The field will need to be watered if you go through a drought, because corn likes a lot of water.
All right.
But if you start out with really fertile soil, and the area is in full sun, there'll be a little weeding to be done, but I tell you, once the stalks are up, if you can find some spoiled hay or pine straw and throw it down in between the plants,
all right,
that'll keep weeds down, and it'll keep the moisture in the soil.
Oh, this is fantastic.
And then you don't have to pick. You're supposed to leave these ears on the plant until you just can't stand it anymore.
Okay.
So you can wait till the kids come back to school in September, and you can have a big picking party. And if you plant a big enough area, every kid in the school should be able to get an ear of this beautiful red miniature popcorn that they can pop. And then these beautiful red corn stalks would make great Halloween and Thanksgiving decorations tied together outside people's houses.
Well, can I just put Jason on to say thank you?
Sure, absolutely.
Thank you.
All right, Jason, you take good care of that corn crop this summer, and I think it's going to look great in the fall.
Okay.
All right, you take care of you. All right, Neil, Jason, thanks very much. I wish you success, and